Alrighty, we're jumping straight into the action, so keep up. So I got sent this kit that actually allows you to build your own controller. And I actually found out it has potential to have a macro edit, which to my knowledge has never been done before. So you boys asked for original content, I'm giving it to you. Also quick, drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or you'll never be able to double edit again. Now, but anyways, I'm going to be actually giving away this exclusive controller and find out how to enter later in the video. Anyways, we don't want to waste too much time around here, so let's hop straight into me actually building the controller and then we'll see how it actually runs.
Alrighty, so we got the extreme rate controller here for the PS4. So we're opening it up and unboxing it. And I actually went for the wave colorway. Now, there's a bunch of different colorways you can actually get, and it's really up to preference what you want, because you're just going to be adding it to a normal PS4 controller. As you can see in the box there, they've got everything that you're going to need along with instructions. And then I actually ordered a fresh new PS4 controller for this tutorial, but you guys can use your actual PS4 controllers you have at home, or Xbox controllers if you opt for that on the website. Now, this may look a little scary having to unscrew it, but don't worry, the instructions are super clear and easy, and all you have to do is use the tools given to you in the box. I personally actually had the help of my parents, so if you guys do need the help of anyone, literally just go get your help of your dad or your mom or anything like that, and it's super easy. You honestly won't need it. I just did it because to speed things up. But as you can see here, after we go ahead and putting everything together and listening to the instructions, it's super easy. It took me around 45 minutes to do, and I have a brand new controller that is basically a scuff. So not only is it going to save you around 100 200 pounds rather than buying a scuff, but it's actually going to have some secret features we'll talk about later in today's video. I personally think it's very good ergonomic feel to this controller, and I think it's very comfortable, and I definitely would recommend it. But of course, you guys aren't here just for a recommendation, so we actually go ahead and try this out in just a minute. As you can see here, there's lots of different features you can use on the controller, even an adaptive trigger stop on the back of it, which is super useful because it actually shortens the time it takes to shoot a gun, which sometimes in those close combat situations, you need to be the first one to pull off that shotgun shot. So if you do want to pick one of these up for yourself, then make sure you go down to the description. I have all the links down there, and make sure you use code Whoods at checkout for 10% off discount. And I would like to mention this is all sponsored, of course, but let's actually hop straight back into the video and actually try this out and see about that macro edit. Okay, now we've got the controller made up. Let's actually go down to Labcam and just test it out real quick in Creative and see if it works. Okay, so I actually set up some of the binds on the back of the controller using this button here, and actually set it to jump, build, pickaxe, and reload. So this now allows me to actually edit freely and build freely without taking my fingers off the actual thumbsticks, and I can edit, build, jump, do whatever the hell I want, and none of my fingers have to come off these thumbsticks. Okay, great. So everything works as intended and how it should do. Now let's push the controller to the limit. I'm kind of still getting used to this controller, but I think it's gonna work out. I think it's gonna be quite good. Oh, okay, baby. So with this controller, I actually was reading the packaging, and something on the back was saying about these sort of things that you can set up, and it will be a combination of buttons. Oh, so basically, these combination of buttons I've been reading about, I think I could maybe make them into some sort of a macro edit. What I'm thinking as I'm just currently warming up just to make sure I'm good on this controller and give it a bit of practice and show it off to you guys. After that, and then we're going to jump into actually making a macro edit on this controller and trying it out. I'm honestly not the best because I usually use an Xbox controller, and to play on a PS4 controller is a bit weird. But I actually know on the website you can buy Xbox and PS4 versions, so check them out. There'll be a link in the description. And anyways, I'll get into that giveaway now, how I was talking about a giveaway earlier. So basically, if one of you guys want to win the controller, then all you have to do is go down to the comments and comment macro edit and like the video and stay subscribed for next video. I'll announce the winner. I think I'm about to jump into actually setting up this macro edit in just a second. I just want to get a little bit more warm. Oh, baby. If you are thinking about picking up one of these, then go ahead and go down to the description, as I will have the link to it and you can buy it. They're relatively cheap. I think I bought mine for around £40. Well, I actually got sent mine, in fact, to try it out for today's video. So if you are interested, then make sure to go down to that link in the description. Also, if you want to use code WHOODS, like my YouTube name, at checkout, then I believe you receive a little bit off your money, so you can save some money there. Or just use the link in the description and it should do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, so pretty much, honestly, my kind of overall thoughts on this controller, I think it's pretty good, honestly. It's a bit weird transferring over from Xbox to PS4, but the Switch has been pretty easy, and I cannot lie to you. So I honestly think it's been a pretty overall good controller, but let's now move on to try and see if we can set up the extra macro edit bind. Okay, so now we're moving on to the actual fun part of today's video, where we're actually trying to attempt to see if we can actually get a macro edit on this controller. So I've been reading on the actual notes here about how to set up this controller, and at one part here, it actually says something about a combination of buttons. Basically meaning that you can actually set up to use these different paddles on the back or buttons on the back for different combinations of buttons on the front. So currently, I've got these all set to, you know, jump, build, all that sort of stuff. But I'm actually going to go ahead and replace some of these buttons with my actual edit binds. And let's see if we can make it so we can actually double my editing speed by using these buttons on the back and maybe get a macro going. Okay, and now we got a switch mode edit and a select button. So now, in theory, we should be able to place a wall correct, and then use my back buttons to go ahead and edit the wall just like so. Perfect, it actually worked. And now, as the buttons literally sit next to each other on the back of the controller, this means that I can go ahead and press them both at once, creating a macro effect on my controller, allowing me to edit. Let's see how fast we can get this to go. Okay, yo. Oh, my fingers feel like they're about to fall off. Oh, okay, that's enough for now. But yo, that's some fast editing. Honestly, comparable to a macro at this speed. Oh my god, bro, my fingers actually are in pain. But hey, it works. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much been it for today's video. There's not a lot else to say, other than if you would like one of these controllers for yourself to help you actually have a scuff controller almost feel, but you get to modify your own PS4 controller or Xbox controller into one of these, then they're very cheap, considering a PS4 scuffs controllers usually go for around £100, and you can get one of these for only around £40. So if you want to pick one of these up for yourself, make sure to go down to the link in the description and pick it up using code Woods at checkout for 10% off. For some money off, I believe. Honestly, guys, it's been super fun recording this video. It's super original content, and if you want to see more stuff like this in future, then make sure to subscribe, and also remember to enter into that giveaway by commenting macro edit and making sure to subscribe for next video to see if you win this controller. Also, drop a like, because this video definitely was not cheap to make, so I'd really appreciate that a lot. And other than that, guys, I really hope I see you all on my next video. Peace out, boys.